Hey everyone, check out this house. It's made out of it's made entirely out of volcanic rock. Makes me wonder how come they don't do this in Hawaii. Look, the fence is volcanic rock. The chimney is volcanic rock. The walls are volcanic rock. The entire thing is made out of volcanic rock. What? I know. How did they do this in Hawaii? Instead of like importing wood from the United States for $100 million a stick, I gotta get out of the street. Anyway, that's interesting. Look, all the volcanic rock. Let's look at the pumice and stuff. Look. Neat, huh? My head is shaped like a square. It's like a block. My head is like a Lego blockhead boy. Well, here we are at the old fort. This is what Tucson used to look like back in the old days when it was just a stronghold against Apaches. This is an open pit house. This is where the ancient ones used to live before the Indians arrived. The Easter egg thing is an adobe oven. Here we can see the barracks where the men used to live together in groups of 3. And in this corner you can see a woman, probably the wife. She's a Native American and she's cooking and stuff. And you can see her double wide bed here. In the old fortress, they didn't really have a barracks. They used to have separate rooms where 3 or 4 guys would sleep together. On the floor, you can see the pillows, which are really, really soft. They're full of feathers. But they didn't use them like pillows, they used them like cushions to sit on. I've been behind this gate thing before and I touched the pillows and they're really soft. Here's another view of that pit house. Before the Indians were here, there were people called the Ancient Ones, and that's where they used to live. Here we're looking out from underneath the porch, which is made entirely of cactus and trees. The fort isn't an exact replica, it's like an approximation of what it used to look like, because I walked the original foundations and they don't match up with the walls that are there currently. This cannon is an exact replica. It's exactly like the ones they used to use here in the fort for defense. In the background you can see the adobe house with the windows, and that's also exactly what things used to look like back in the old days. This is what your adobe house with the corral and the wooden fence and everything used to look like back in Western days. This is what a new house used to look like back in the 1800s. This is where cowboys and Indians lived. These are the adobe blocks that were used to make these buildings. It's basically mud and straw, and you pack it down and let it harden under the sun. Then you make a house with it, and it lasts for about 200 years. I don't know why it doesn't melt when it rains.